We had a bit of a problem because the camper does not have windows in the back door. So when you're reversing, you can't see if there's anything actually behind you. You might have children or dogs or cats, so it's a little bit worrying. What we've been doing is one of us reverses while the other one is outside the van cheering us on. But what we wanted to do was to try and find a reversing camera that we could install.
We found this set at a bargain price on the internet. Initially we just wanted the one camera for the reversing, but this set comes with 4 cameras so it can be used as a security device. Brilliant. System runs on either a 12 or a 24 volt system. Our van being 12 volts is great. And it comes with a remote control and a 7-inch screen.
Right, I'm going to show you, we've already unboxed it, but I'm going to show you the different components that came with it. First of all, in this box, which has got the red colouring, in here we found the remote. Let me see if that's in focus. And there's a little stand that you can put on the dashboard, and you can have the monitor at different angles. I think you can see that. And then, of course, the monitor itself, which we've already taken out, which is here. And the monitor has different views, which I'll be able to show in a minute. Pass me one of those boxes. We also had, come with it, the 4 cameras, as I've told you. So 4 little boxes like this, which we unpacked. Now this kit runs off 12 volt or 24 volt. However, the instructions didn't say that. They only said that it ran off 24, so I had to email the seller to ensure that it would be all right, and apparently it is. And what we've done, in the camera box, each camera came with a length of wire, and there's one of the cameras. It's got a little bracket at the bottom, and it's got a shield that you can set so that the sun doesn't glare, and there are 2 plugs at the end. The cameras also have infrared so that you can see things at night, which is very useful. We thought with 4 cameras we could use 1 for the reversing and the other 3 for security, so at night if we're in a strange place and we hear some noises, we'll be able to see what's going on outside our van. Now I'm just going to show you the wiring. So this monitor comes with a length of wire, and at the end you have all sorts of different wires, which I'm trying to show on camera. There are 4 video plugs, 1 for each camera, which plug into the yellow extension plug. I'll show you in a minute. And there are 6 different coloured wires. Okay, now the red one is the positive that goes to 12 volt. The black one is the negative that goes to your ground, and the white one goes on to your reversing line if you want to use one of the cameras for reversing. I don't know what the other 3 wires are, but I presume they would trigger each of the other cameras if you wanted them to come up for something else. We're not going to use those 4, however. We want it to be simply on or off. So I'm just going to tie those wires out of the way. Like that, out of the way. So that's the monitor. Now the cameras come, they've got 2 ends here. The yellow one is for the video and the red one is for the power. They also come with this, which has a red lead for 12 volt and a red and black lead for the ground. So that basically plugs into your red plug. And the extension lead, which carries the video, one end goes into the yellow plug for each camera, and the other end goes into one of the sockets on the monitor. So that's how they wire up. Now what we've done is we've joined, just move those out of the way for a minute, we've joined two, it's not in camera, we've joined two cigarette plugs to a little electrical connector here. The sides with the tape are the positive, which goes to the tip on a cigarette lighter. And we're going to wire up the cameras all together into the bottom and the monitor into the top, so that we can plug it in and show you it working. So basically, the positive lead from the monitor goes into the positive lead of the top cigarette lighter. I'll just screw it in, then I can show you. And the negative goes into the negative. So the monitor is wired in to one of the cigarette lighters, like that. Like that. Now the other one, we're going to wire all the cameras in, and I'll do that quickly and then I'll show you how it works. I'm going to get all the 4 positive leads and put them in the top, and all the 4 negative leads and put them in the bottom. In the actual camper, these leads from the cameras, which go to positive and ground, will need extending. So we've actually bought some wire, and we're going to have an inline switch on it, where we'll put all of these together. Once they're in position, make them long enough, put them all together into one wire with one switch. So we'll have the whole lot on or the whole lot off. Okay, now we have negative camera leads to the negative of this cigarette lighter. The positive camera leads go to the positive wire on this cigarette lighter. And then the same for the monitor. The negative goes to the negative and the positive goes to the positive. I'm just going to try and arrange the cameras a little bit better. They all have an extension which carries the video. I'm not quite sure how to make them tidier. Anyway, let's try it and see. So we have bought ourselves a cigarette lighter adapter here, so I can plug 2 in at once and we can see if it all works. There, that's probably a bit better there. So we'll plug that into one and plug that into one. And then we'll get our car booster, which has got a cigarette lighter plug, and put that in there. Turn it on and Turn the monitor on and we have a picture, and we can go for 4. If you flick through, there's different views you can have. That's the one we'll probably have, although the views don't look very exciting at the moment. And we can turn it on and off here, or we can choose each one of the channels along the buttons at the bottom. So there you have it. That's what we're going to put in our camper. That's it, that's all. We'll show you when we've put it in. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye. But if you look, we've joined all the power to this little, what's this called?
Chocolate box.
Chocolate box wire joiner, and we've put the monitor through it as well, and we've added 2 cigarette lighters just to test it, because we have a booster for our camper that runs 12 volt and it has a socket for cigarette lighters. So we bought this little adapter that takes 4 into 1, and we're going to use it to test it so that we can show you how it works. Right, let's bring up the booster. I should think that's charged enough. Right, this is our booster that we have here. You can just see. And I've plugged it into the side. Right, so turn this on. It's not in picture, hold on. There, now we're in picture. Turn on the switches and straight away you can see we've got 4 pictures. Now this monitor gives you the choice of different views. So I'm going to go through the views to show you. See if I can get it a little closer. There. You can have each channel individually. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Or you can have a split screen with just 2 or 3, 3 again, 3 again, 4 in a rather odd arrangement, or 4 which we'll probably use like that. So, hope you've enjoyed seeing it, and we'll get back to you when we've installed it.